And I want to commend you all for your consistent fight for your kids. It made me very emotional. I'm not a parent, but I hope to be one day. I can't imagine how incredible that will feel. And I hope I'm like you all. This is also deeply personal because I was reminded of my father who recently passed, and he was at one point the Assistant Attorney General and Civil Rights Director of this state. And he helped ensure that at the time seniors and persons with disabilities were protected before it was federally recognized. And make no mistake, this is a civil rights issue. This program may need reform, and many in this room are not denying that, but I believe it is irresponsible to pull the rug out from under our families, period. And the state will pay either way. We heard a lot of that here in this committee. And what is better and more affordable, fiscally responsible for our families is not the pathway of group homes or potential institutionalization, but putting forward a viable solution to continue the conversation, and that is not this underlying bill. There is money we can use. Make no doubt there will be money sent to districts for pet projects this budget when we need to be looking at what is right in front of us, and that is you, our families. And I believe this is deeply immoral. Immorality is how we should be leading. Parents are literally begging us to do the right thing, and they shouldn't have to do that. I also took an oath, and that oath to me is to ensure we enrich the lives of the people we serve. And they will say the governor failed. Well, then so did the Republicans, because why didn't they fight for you all as well? And the governor is a social worker who understands that our people need critical services that keep them alive, and I thank her for that. And that is part of service to our people. And as a legislative body, we need to adapt. And while this program was not intended to be permanent, we now see with data and with the stories from the families that are right in front of us, we cannot continue in a direction that will cut life-saving health care. Life-saving health care. And finally, I want to commend Whip Willoughby for doing the right thing. She tried to work across the aisle, but instead of working on a viable solution with a step forward for our families, bipartisan efforts are being stifled right now by adding additional Republicans to this committee. It's typically an 11-7 committee. There was a bipartisan amendment to advance a bill,
seconds.
and 3 Republican members were added to this committee 10 minutes before the convening today to ensure that the bill did not move forward in the way our families deserve. It is shameful. And you all, our families here in the state of Arizona, deserve better. And with that, I vote nay.